told me to go, we're going to have cream of wheat. So you told me to go to the store and get some wheat berries. I drove all the way into town to the store for the wheat berries. And you know what the clerk tells me? What is a wheat berry?
What do you mean she asked you what's a wheat berry?
Well, then they asked me and I was like, well, I don't know. You work in the store. You should know.
Sissy, when I said to go to the stores and get the wheat berries, I meant out of our pantry stores.
Them stores. Why didn't you say so? I drove all the way
just
into town.
figured you would know. And what do you mean you don't know what a wheat berry is?
I don't know what a wheat berry is.
Get over there.
I bought cream of wheat in a box and that was it.
I'll show you what a wheat berry is. Oh, Sissy, what am I going to do with you?
I tell you
definitely are the turnip that fell off the truck.
I should have stopped by and got me some shine on the way home.
You ain't got no shine?
Not here.
Do you need to borrow some of mine?
Yeah, I might have to.
Okay. Sissy, these are wheat berries. Here,
oh.
Get your hand in there.
Oh.
See? Show the nice folks what the wheat berries are.
Like little seeds, but these are wheat.
Right. They do kind of look like seeds, and they're nice and dry. But it's like miraculous things can happen from the wheat berries. I don't know why they're actually called wheat berries.
But folks, if you think that couldn't happen to you, go to the store and ask them where they keep the wheat berries. They will look at you like you're crazy.
Yeah, exactly. And tell them that you want to make cream of wheat with them wheat berries and see what happens.
That's right.
All right. I just poured some of our wheat berries, Sissy, into my wonderful little grain maker here.
What are you setting it on?
I'm just kind of setting it kind of loose. There's not an actual number on this.
Okay.
It's kind of like Grandma used to do, okay? And first I'm going to make cream of wheat. You like cream of wheat, don't you? You like to eat it? Cream of wheat? Cream of wheat?
Okay, yeah, I do.
All right. Well, you're going to have to go milk the goat then so we can get some milk to go.
Milk the goat.
Okay.
All I got to
just
do.
turn that handle. Okay, hold on. Slow up. Slow up. Let me get a little bit. We don't want it so fine. We want it kind of coarse. Go ahead. Keep going. We got to let the flour get out of there. Pretty soon you should start hearing some cracking. Sissy, let's get to cracking, Sissy.
This is going to take a while.
No, actually, if you go...
Oh, I hear, is that cracking?
Yeah, if you can go like Jonathan Bob. There you go. You hear that? There you go. And that's what...
You got a little comfortable there for a minute. Oh. How much of this do you want to do? This is getting kind of time already.
Just go ahead and finish it all. Time to get Sissy Bob to do some work. Alright, see, when you finish with that, Sissy, then we'll have some cream of wheat that looks like this. See? People always think it's something special, and they call it all Farina wheat in the store when you see them boxes.
Yeah, gourmet Farina. It's gourmet wheat berries crushed up.
It's crushed wheat berries, and sometimes you got to play with it a little bit, Sissy, to get the right texture. But then, keep grinding.
When we make the cream of wheat, how do we know how much of that to use?
It's the same as the store-bought stuff. I usually do like 1 cup of cream of wheat, homemade cream of wheat.
I'm taking a break because this is really kind of tiring.
To 1 cup to 2 cups of water or milk. It depends.
I like
on what
milk
you
better.
use.
I like
my milk too.
I like goat milk because that's just more healthy.
I like everything fat and good. That's just me.
What kind of grain mill is this?
Stop grinding and I'll tell you. It's a grain maker grain mill. Made in the, see that, Sissy? Stevensville, Montana, made in the USA.
That's right. This is not made in China, folks. This is good old American made.
It is a grain maker grain mill made in the good old USA.
And where did the wheat come from? Is this from the USA?
It came from Montana too.
Wow, and the wheat came from Montana too. So we got
this particular one, but we got some that we get over in out of Elmont at the Homestead Heritage. That's some good stuff.
And I try to eat American made whenever we can, Sissy. You know, we got to support our local farmers and stuff.
Well, it's great because if you've got one of these nice handy grain mills and some wheat berries on hand, because people always go, well, if I store them there wheat berries, what am I going to do with them? Why can't I just store flour? Because as long, Sissy, as you have it as a berry and it's not crushed and it's properly stored in a nice cool area, then it will last for many years, 20, 30 years in the proper conditions. You take flour, it's already ground, and We don't
and the
even,
nutrients go quickly.
right, and then here they just they take everything out of it, they bleach it, they bromate it, and they turn it into this powdery stuff that don't even look like flour no more. And then they have to add all the vitamins back into it. Yep, they have to add it all back in, Sissy, because they took it all out. They killed it when they processed it. But anyway, so if you have some wheat berries in your stores and you happen to have a grain mill, which is very important, put that on your list. It does not have to be one of these. I'll tell you, they are a little pricey, and Paul and I saved for one of these for years. But I used just a little cheap hand grain mill first. It cost me like $50.
Well, what else can I do with the... Oh, this says hard red wheat.
That particular one is hard red wheat, which is basically like
what else can you do with the wheat berries if you didn't have... Let's say times were really hard and there was no power.
Well, if times was really hard, I could take these things and I could sprout them. I could put them in my little sprouter with a little water, and I could sprout them and turn them into wheatgrass. And that is very, very nutritious.
Oh, you eat the wheatgrass?
Yes, you eat the wheatgrass.
I thought it was for the goats or something.
No, you eat the wheatgrass. But, and if you, like I said, you don't have to have an expensive grain mill. You can
but
get
what
a cheap
about,
one.
but how would you make cereal out of this if you didn't have a grain maker? Can you just soak them?
Well, oh yeah, you could just soak it too. Yeah, that's true, Sissy. That's a good idea. I completely forgot about that. And it takes a little getting used to, but it's like got a nutty flavor to it. It's really actually pretty good. You could soak it overnight and then cook them up some with, again, your milk or your water and
I like
sugar.
to add a little molasses, a little cinnamon. I'd go.
Yeah, honey's good
Throw
too.
some cranberries in there. Make it flavorful.
Oh yeah, there's all kinds of. This wheat berry will be all kinds of things, and like you can also use it, Sissy. I make it like not as fine enough for bread, but finer than you'd want for cream of wheat, and I use it for breading, so it's not processed. So right here at home, I make all kinds of stuff with just that wheat. Okay. And then, of course, it makes the best bread ever, Sissy. So any more questions?
Folks, just to let you know, if you've never actually operated one, it's going to take some getting used to because my arm is a little sore. Do you got any Bengay or something I can put on there?
I'll give you some Bengay.
Yeah. Take some Tylenol if you got arthritis.
I'll give you some Preparation H.
But anyway, I'm glad you explained where them wheat berries came from because that lady at the store, that clerk, was just looking at me like,
and most of them
your problem?
They don't know what anything is that is not processed anymore.
Could have been the way I was dressed, but I really just didn't think he knew what a wheat berry was.
I think it's the way she was dressed. I think he was thinking she was the wheat berry.
Well, anyway, folks, what was this about?
This was about what a wheat berry was and what you could do with your stores of wheat berries in case you were thinking, why would I store them? Because I don't know what to do with them. You could make bread. And Sissy and I will show you how to make bread too.
And I also learned that when Sissy says go to the stores to get them, she meant the stores that we have prepared.
Right.
She didn't actually mean for me to drive 27 miles down the road.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
Exactly. You should have some in your stores, Sissy.
That's right.
If you had some in your stores, you'd have known.
I would have known that.
Yes, exactly.
Well, I didn't know that because I bought mine online. They already came and they're in a box and I haven't opened them yet. I sure hope there's something in that box.
Are they the number 10 cans?
The number 10 cans.
Okay, so
I sure hope
I understand, Sissy. Yeah, you should probably check those
I
out.
ordered them, but I never opened them, so I never used them because,
Might be full of weevils.
Well, I hope not, but I hope they're nutritious. Add some flavor.
Protein.
Okay, well, anyway, folks. Whack jab.
Whack jab.
WACJP. We ain't crazy, just prepared.
Checking out. Catch you on the other side.
I'll keep grinding.
Oh.
Oh, man.